Something I really don't say very often. But today, I probably will say the first time this year when I have to give EA credit for incredible content. And I mean incredible content from Monday to Friday. Because yesterday they released one of the biggest contents we've seen, and we have 3 new 87 overall icons, 3 new 86 overall heroes cards, 3 new 86 overall rookie cards, and also new captains, with McDavid being one of the best ones. And what I like about this content drop, then every single card is buildable. And now I will go and look at all the cards, talk about how to make them, and also touch a little bit on the sets, because I saw so many negative comments on Reddit and other socials where people are complaining how expensive these sets are, but I may have unpopular opinion, because these are one of the best cards in the game, and they definitely should not be easy to get. But if you look at Martin Brodeur, a goalkeeper, again, not the smallest, not the biggest. His cards usually play quite good in NHL. He does have 88 speed and 84 aggression. I tried Lundqvist with high aggression, and I can tell you, it really matters. So if you're, let's say, building a team or you're a fan of the player, sure, otherwise I would really not recommend using any goalkeepers with more than 80 aggression. But he does have showstopper and also dialed in, so both of these X factors are really good for goalkeepers. I would love to see a goalkeeper with, let's say, epic post to post, but I guess we will need to wait. We also have the best center in the game, Eric Lindros. Every single year his cards are incredible because he's one of the biggest and best right-handed wingers or centers. 90 speed, 85 acceleration, 89 endurance, and yes, like in general the skating stats are insane. Same about the shooting, hands, and 90 face-off stats. He does have unstoppable and tape to tape, so Jeremy Roenick, it's time for you to go because we have a new hero in the town, and he's definitely the card I will make on my second account. And the last one will be Almacinis, or I don't know how you pronounce his surname, I tried my best, but he's a right-handed defenseman with 87 speed, 86 acceleration, also rocket and 1T, 91 slapshot accuracy, 93 wrist shot power, slapshot power is 87, like insane, the hands are good, and 93 defensive awareness makes him one of the best and fastest right-handed defensemen. I didn't say the best, just one of the best. And to make any of the new icons, you will need to trade in one of the old 86 overall icons and 3 84 to 85 icons. So basically, exactly what I said yesterday in the video, the icons and heroes and all of those cards they're releasing multiple times during the season will work exactly as the team builders. So you basically have to trade in one icon to make another. And I also touched on something in yesterday's video where I said if you see any icons on auction house going for, let's say, 85,000 coins, go and buy them, because now the prices are up and there are no more cheap icons. And because I'm really good this year with an auction house, I managed to make quite a lot of coins. But again, are these sets expensive? 100%. But considering everyone already have one icon, so all you would need to do is get 3 more. And yes, it will take you some time, but in the end of the day, these cards are definitely worth it. And these sets also are not released to be done, let's say, in the same day. At least now we have something to work towards to. And here he is, Mike Gardner, Washington Capitals, right-handed winger, one of the fastest wingers every single year, with 92 speed, 93 acceleration, really good shooting stats, really good hands, and wheels. Like, this guy will fly all over the ice. And in general, even his base 83 overall card was incredible. We also have left-handed defenseman from Ottawa Senators, Chris Phillips. I don't think I ever use his cards, and in general, nothing really about this card says go and make me, but he's quite big, and he also have no contest, which I, to be honest, really never used, so I don't know how good this X factor is, but the shooting and hands are quite mid, and even the skating, 86 speed and 81 acceleration, personally would not be good enough for my team, and the players I usually like to build, but I know there will be a lot of people out there who probably are happy to have this card. And we also have the new goalkeeper from Hurricanes, Cam Ward. He does have sponge, 87 speed, 81 aggression, but he's so small. So for me personally, I would say this is a pure team player, or let's say if you're just playing offline, he also will do. And to make, let's say, 86 overall Mike Gardner, you will need to trade in 2 84 overall heroes cards and 3 82 to 84 overall cards, which obviously also have to be icons or NHL alumni. And same as heroes, these cards went up in the price in the auction house, so if you have any tradables and you have no interest of making any of these cards, just make sure you go and sell it, because there will be no better time of actually making some coins. And this is what I said, guys, when the prices will go down again, start buying these cards, because they all will be needed for the next heroes and icons. Obviously the community now figured it out because they released the first sets, but there always will be period of time where these cards will be cheaper, or if you, let's say, you don't want to go and buy the actual 84 84s, just go and try to get as many 82s, 84s, because everyone wants to build these cards. A lot of people in the community were sick of using the same teams, and EA finally delivered a really good content where not only you have plenty of new cards to choose from, all of them are buildable, so there is something to grind for. The only thing sucks is that we really don't have any rewards where you can actually grind to open the packs to actually get any of these players, but maybe you will be lucky in that daily login pack. And Cale Makar also received a rookie card, 86 overall, 91 speed, 91 acceleration. The shooting may be a little bit better, but the hands are good, 88 defensive awareness. He does have elite edges and also a quick release. So this will be another card I will try to make on my Road to 99 account because, hey, it's Cale Makar, he always plays good, always very fast, and always is one of the best defensemen in the game. Carey Price, who is actually looking really sick, 86 aggression and 93 speed. I want to try out this card, like seriously, looks incredible. He does have dialed in and also showstopper, and for whatever reason Carey Price cards always play really good in the game, and for whatever reason, because obviously he's not the biggest and also not the smallest, but hey, if there is one card I really want to try out, it's Carey Price, because 83 aggression and 93 speed, like you don't really see a lot of goalkeepers with these sort of stats. And then Steven Stamkos. Again, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but another card I really want to go and make, and I have a feeling that this is where all my coins will go, but 1T and quick release. 87 speed, 87 acceleration, the shooting is quite good except the slapshot accuracy, the hands are decent, and he also have 89 faceoff stats, so you can use him on the wing or in the center position. And of course, as every other set, these sets are also quite expensive, because let's say if you want to go and make Cale Makar, you do need to trade in 284 overall rookie cards and then 4 82 to 84s. And the 82s are now going for a little bit more than they were before, of course, and it also will cost you quite a lot to make these 84s if you don't have anything already made. But if you don't, then you have to trade in 5 81 overall cards for, let's say, Sidney Crosby. You have to do this set twice, and that's how you can get this Carey Price, Cale Makar, or even Steven Stamkos. And now let's look at the captains. Roman Josi from Nashville Predators. We wanted a good left-handed defenseman or any defenseman from Nashville Predators, and they delivered. Unfortunately, he's a captain's card, so you can only use one at a time, and that really sucks. I wish we could use multiple captain cards and then just pick and choose which one we actually want to, let's say, activate the AP boost with, but nonetheless, send it and wheels. 86 speed, 86 acceleration, slapshot power and wrist shot power quite good. The accuracy will not be there, but he does have 90 defensive awareness, and let's say if you pick Roman Josi and activate that +2 overall boost, his skating and shooting stats straight away become much better. We also have Charlie McAvoy from Boston Bruins, so let's say if you have Zdeno Chara, you can make this Charlie McAvoy and get him up to the 88. He does have 88 speed already, so that would be 90. The shooting, again, quite average, but with +2 overall boost, every single stat would go up. 89 defensive awareness, hands, again, quite average, but you can boost them. And he does have Stick 'em Up and also Warrior. And then we have Mika Zibanejad, who I was so happy to see. Then we have, let's say, a new Rangers player or even a captain. But yeah, that's why it sucks. And you cannot use more than one captain's card, because obviously all these cards are great. And even, let's say, Mika Zibanejad, really decent speed, decent shooting and hands. And let's say you activate some of the overall boosts and they go up. And quick release is one of the best X factors for any forward. And tape to tape is also one of my favorites. Obviously, I would not use him in the center position because only 82 face-off stats, but everyone probably will go and make this Connor McDavid, because you don't really see it very often when EA release a buildable Connor McDavid. And this is hands down the best card in the game, because 94 acceleration, 93 speed. The shooting is quite good. Yes, maybe slapshot power and wrist shot power may not be the best, but with 92 offensive awareness, 91 deking, 92 passing, and wheels and ankle breaker, this is the best card in the game, and that's why I said, obviously I will go and make Connor McDavid, but it would really be cool if we could also make other captains and actually use them in the team, but I guess it is what it is. And to make Connor McDavid, you have to trade in your old captain and 383 to 85 overall card. Yes, again, a lot of people will say it's expensive, but I don't believe that if you're playing the game and let's say you didn't participate in the fantasy event, you don't have 383 overall cards in your collection, untradeable or tradable, to make this Connor McDavid. And we also already had the captain previously, so yeah, this is actually sick that we can make really good Connor McDavid. And this card straight away is even better, because not only then they release the incredible content, they also release new line combinations. So let's say you have Connor McDavid as your right-handed winger, Eric Lindros as your center, and then you just put in Tom Wilson, for example, or Mike Garner, you would get +2 overall boost and also +3 ability points because they all are Canadian. You also can use the Oilers, Rangers, and Tampa Bay Lightning line. If let's say you want to go and make Steven Stamkos, Connor McDavid, and maybe you have the, I don't know, Fantasy Lafreniere, you can plug him in there as well, or just pick any other Rangers player like Panarin, Trocheck, and stuff like that. They also finally added something where you can use the fantasy card and you don't need to build a full line. So let's say one fantasy player, Pence, and then also also Maple Leafs player will give you +1 in the overall. So it's really sick to see that they are giving us more overall boosts. And also for defensemen, because Cale Makar and let's say anyone from Philadelphia Flyers, that's +2 in the overall. And I can tell you, because I already checked, the Philadelphia Flyers defensemen are going for a lot of coins now, because there is really not a lot of good ones. And as you can see, they also gave us +2 if you use someone from Calgary Flames and Ottawa Senators. So pretty much every single card released yesterday now have the overall boost line combination. Also, there are new salary line boosts where if you use, let's say, one fantasy hockey card, Pence, and then someone from Toronto Maple Leafs, you get +5 millions. Rangers, Prime Event, and also Washington Capitals, I do think it's Prime Event, but hey, it's another 5 million. In defense, if you use someone from Nashville Predators and let's say Boston Bruins, you get +5 million. Fantasy card and Seattle Kraken, so that's when those XP players could be handy if let's say you picked Wins Done and fully maxed him out. And we also have new ability point line combinations for Rangers, Face-Off Event, and also Capitals, and then Boston Bruins and Nashville Predators. So if you let's say use two of these defensemen, not only you would get +4 ability points, you also would get +5 million in the salary cap. So like I said, have to give EA credit. This is definitely really incredible content drop. All the cards are good. I cannot say that single card would be like, I don't know why they are releasing it. Yes, there are a few team items, but there is always a player for every single player they release anyway, because someone is building a team and they really want that player. So yeah, I want to try out Carey Price, because no way I'm not picking up a goalie once again. And also, of course, we will make Connor McDavid on my second account and stuff like that. Let me know down in the comment sections below. What do you think about the content released on Friday? Would you like to see Friday contents like this more often? Because I have a feeling we will see something like this every 6 weeks. And that also means that now every single icon and heroes card will not be traded in, because I will need them for the next event. But nonetheless, I really appreciate you watching. Have a good one and see you on the ice.